Deep beneath the ocean waves, where the sunlight fades into an eternal twilight, lives a creature that understands a secret most humans spend their entire lives trying to ignore. The lobster. To look at him, he is a warrior. He is covered in armor. A hard, calcified shell that protects him from the crushing pressure of the deep, from the sharp teeth of predators, and from the jagged rocks of the ocean floor. He looks invincible. He looks safe. But this safety comes with a terrible price. You see, the lobster is a soft, mushy animal living inside a rigid prison. And here is the problem: the lobster grows, but his shell does not. Imagine for a moment that you are wearing a suit of armor. It fits you perfectly. It protects you. But then, you start to grow. Your shoulders broaden. Your muscles expand. Suddenly, the armor that once kept you safe begins to squeeze you. It presses against your skin. It restricts your breath. It becomes a torture device. This is the reality of the lobster. As he grows, the shell becomes tight. It becomes uncomfortable. Then, it becomes painful. The pressure builds until it is unbearable. The lobster is faced with a life-or-death choice. He can ignore the pain, stay in the safety of his old shell, and eventually be crushed to death by his own growth. Or, he can do something incredibly dangerous. He must find a dark place. A hole under a rock. A narrow crevice in the coral. And there, in the darkness, he must do the unthinkable. He cracks open his own armor. He sheds the only protection he has ever known. He crawls out of his old shell, naked, pink, and completely soft. For a period of time, the lobster is the most vulnerable creature in the ocean. A passing fish could eat him. A strong current could dash him against the rocks. He has no defense. He is exposed. He is weak. But it is in this very moment of vulnerability, and only in this moment, that he grows. He expands. He stretches. And over time, a new, larger, stronger shell forms around him. He is safe again. But only for a while. Because if he continues to live, he continues to grow. And soon, the new shell will become tight. The pain will return. And he will have to repeat the process, over and over again, for his entire life. Now, look at your own life. We are not so different from the lobster. We build shells around ourselves. Shells of identity. I am a shy person. I am an accountant. I am not creative. I am someone who avoids conflict. These shells protect us. They make us feel safe. They tell us who we are and how to behave. But then, life happens. You grow. You learn. Your spirit expands. And suddenly, the life that used to fit you perfectly starts to feel tight. The job that was once a dream becomes a cage. The relationship that was once comforting becomes suffocating. The habits that used to help you cope now hold you back. You feel pressure. You feel anxiety. You feel pain. And what is our first instinct when we feel pain? We run to the doctor. We take pills. We distract ourselves with social media, food, or alcohol. We treat the pain as if it is a mistake. As if it is something to be numb. But the lobster teaches us a different truth. The pain is not a mistake. The discomfort is not a symptom of illness. It is a symptom of growth. The pressure you feel is your own potential trying to break through the limits of your current reality. If lobsters had doctors, they would never grow. They would go to the doctor and say, "Doc, I feel this terrible pressure in my chest." And the doctor would say, "Here, take this pill. It will make the pressure go away." And the lobster would feel fine. He would go back to his rock, happy and numb. And he would never shed his shell. He would stop growing. And eventually, he would die inside that tiny, comfortable prison. The times of extreme stress in your life are the signals that it is time to cast off your old self. It is time to be soft. It is time to be vulnerable. We are terrified of vulnerability. We think it means weakness. But look at the lobster. Vulnerability is the prerequisite for strength. You cannot become the person you are meant to be. While clinging to the person you used to be, you have to let go. You have to step out into the unknown, naked and afraid. Maybe it means quitting the job without a backup plan because your soul is dying there. Maybe it means ending a toxic relationship even though you are terrified of being alone. Maybe it means admitting you were wrong. Maybe it means starting that business, publishing that video, or asking for help. Yes, it is dangerous. Yes, you might get hurt. During that transition period, you will feel raw. Every criticism will sting. Every failure will feel catastrophic. You will miss your old armor. You will wish for the safety of the way things were. But trust the process. While you are soft, you are expanding. You are building a capacity for life that you never had before. You are becoming resilient not by avoiding the fire, but by walking through it. And soon, a new shell will form. You will feel strong again. You will look back at your old problems and wonder how they ever scared you, because you are now bigger than they are. You have leveled up. So, my friend, if you are feeling pain right now, if you are feeling pressure, anxiety, or stress, do not run from it. Do not numb it. Welcome it. It is the universe telling you that you have become too big for your current life. It is time to find your rock. It is time to crack the shell. It is time to be soft, so that you can become strong. This is Important Steps. Don't be afraid to grow.